Hey there, it's me, Lottie, and today we're going to do a little garden tour, and it is Juneteenth, so I hope you're celebrating in a way that is meaningful to you and brings you some peace during these times and some more awareness during these times. I admit it's been challenging for me to get on here and make videos. I just, my motivation comes and goes, and I'm sure that is the case with a lot of people. But I decided I'm gonna go up here and make an outing, have my mask and my purse, because I need a another water hose. My hose does not reach to the garden, and Lottie is quite tired of toting this water back and forth. But in the meantime, let's try taking a little look at what's going on out here before I hop in the car and get on to Ace Hardware. So this is the strawbale garden that I have been working on. I've been posting pictures. I've been getting the bales ready, conditioning them for 14 days with nitrogen fertilizer and water. And yesterday I finally went on and put some plants in there. And I covered it with this row cover because the sun is pretty intense. So as you can see, I have some nasturtiums hanging out here on the side. I mean, I feel like all I planted were nasturtiums because I have so many of them for some reason. That, I mean, at least they seem like they're thriving, right? So let's take a peek under here. Oh, I already see do I need to water again already? I don't know. Well, maybe I do. So I have some collard greens and those are onions, and these are some peppers. These peppers are a regrow experiment from some green peppers I bought from the grocery store. We'll see how they do. There's a tomato, another collard green, another tomato in there, and I think a little tiny basil plant. Okay. And I'm going to take some time. Let me water these right quick before I move on to the next thing. It's really hot today. It's like 84 degrees. I mean, that's almost 90. So no wonder everybody's thirsty, right? And now we're coming on out here to the garden to see what's happening. I like coming out at this time of day because the sun is not quite beating down so hard, but I know everything is thirsty. Look at that kale. Okay. I got a late start this year. Look at that kale. Definitely has sprouted up. Both of them have really sprouted up from when I put them in the ground. That makes me hopeful, you guys. All right. Also have some, let me step over here carefully. We also have some beets, just a couple beet plants. I have another kale over there. And I planted some carrot seeds in the middle here that haven't come up yet, I don't think. It's hard to know if it's a new sprout or a weed, right? Anyway, these I'm so proud of. These are my radishes. Radishes that look like they're doing something, right? I'm going to pull one up pretty soon just to see, how they're doing. Plus to thin them out, I think, a little bit. But I'm going to figure out what day I planted these. Although this one really looks like, it's small, but that's a radish. So I need to go back and look and see what day I planted these. Look at, wait a minute, where'd you go? That's looking like a radish. They're still small, but hey, they're doing something. Okay, and so these are collard greens also. These are collard greens also, and they have definitely, sorry, where'd they go? Oh, they've definitely gotten bigger. I put these in the ground when they were really little. And look at that beet. She has sprouted some new leaves. Now this is my cucumber. My cucumber is saying, what the heck? Why did you put me in an oven? But I see it's getting used to it because these new leaves are nice and green. These first leaves, I think, were from when I set it out and it was like not used to the sun. And look at something trying to dig around. Ugh, okay, now here in the middle, these are turnips. Itty bitty turnips that I sowed from seed. So we're gonna give those some water. We're gonna give everything some water over here. And under the row cover, I have more carrots. I have two different kinds of carrots. I have orange carrots and black carrots. And the black carrots are actually purple carrots. So check on them in a minute. And I have two little tomato plants up here that I'm not sure how they're gonna do. But they out here. Let me peek up under here, under this here row cover, to see if anybody decided to wake up. Any seeds wake up yet? Oh, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, it's too early to tell if that's a weed or if that's a carrot. But I do see 1, 2, 3 little green spots. So this is the garden so far. The garlic is looking good. I'll probably have to harvest it in a couple weeks. Now remember, this garlic is all regrow from garlic that I brought at the grocery store. All these onions are from onions that had sprouted in the bag. I see a lot of them are actually just going to go to seed, which is fine because I can collect the seeds and I'm still saving money, right? If I collect the seeds. See, that one's going to bloom and I can collect the seeds. That one looks like it's going to bloom and I can collect the seeds. Now I could use these tops just like green onions, like you would scallions, you know, so there's that too. Yeah, these little beets look like they're trying to be like, hey, look at me, I'm a beet. These are Detroit red beets. That's the kind that I planted. Yeah, they look like they're doing pretty good. And like I said, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on this little row here where I know I planted some seeds, but I don't recall, like, you know, is that a weed or is it the seed? I'll just have to keep an eye out. So I pulled these up, obviously too early. I mean, the greens are edible, so I'm gonna add these to my little bag of salad greens, you know, but there's no radish on the bottom. We'll see. But you know what? Let me see what these are. I wonder, are these what I think they are? We're gonna keep our eye on these because I think these might be potatoes. There's one there. I have to keep my eye on it. You never know. Like I said, it could be a weed But this is where I planted the potatoes. Look at that. Those might be potatoes. Okay, and then the last thing in our little garden tour is this other half of the row cover from the straw bale, which is covering some seeds that I am trying to sprout. Yep, I'm still sprouting seeds. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. I watered these earlier today. So this is amaranth. Now these were two different kinds of amaranth. One I had from a long time ago, and I didn't think the germination rate was going to be great. When I say a long time ago, I mean, I don't know, 10 years old. And these are new ones. This is red Garnet Amaranth. These are my sunflower sprouts. I'm determined to have some. I might just move this in the house so that, so that the chipmunks and the squirrels aren't even tempted. Now over here, I see that one marshmallow plant has popped up. Yay. Nothing else so far. Got quite a variety of things happening here. Cherry tomatoes, eggplant, zucchini, squash, peppers, some sage, thyme, so we'll see. Keeping it under the row cover so it doesn't dry out quite as quickly, and to keep the critters out of it. I know I said that was the last, but I might as well show you this because I've been working on this area. As you can see, I have more nasturtiums here, some borage. I put some onions in the middle, and those are calendula in the distance. We'll see how they do. The other stuff has already been here before, so I'm just adding into it. I have some leeks over here, another borage plant. And way in the back are some marigolds that something keeps digging up. And I also dropped some seeds for butterfly weed and basil. So we'll see if they come up. All right, you guys, it's hot. That's enough for today. I'm going to the store to get this here nozzle so I can turn off my hose instead of having it run just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm back home, and this is like Kwanzaa. What a gift. I can literally not propel my seeds out of the container because the water is too hard or forceful. And I got another watering hose, 125 feet. So this will reach all the way from the house to the garden. And I got some diatomaceous earth because I want these 4-stripe bugs to go away. And you know what I mean by away. Yes. So that was my run to Ace Hardware. Feeling real legit right now. This is all my mulch that I got the other day and am not quite ready to put out yet. But we're getting there. Little bit by little bit, right? Okay, like I said, I hope you're staying cool because I got sweaty just in that little bit of time. Anyway, I got to come back and water some more because I really only did about half. I wanted to make sure those like really new babies got some water, and then I'll come back and take care of the stuff at the other end of the garden. Yeah, this is keeping me sane. Plus, it's an act of resistance to grow my own food, to be as self-sustaining as possible. So I know I have a long way to go. I know I'm probably making a lot of mistakes, but you know what? It's okay. And if you're trying and succeeding, wonderful. If you're trying and not doing so good, don't feel like you're failing. You're learning. But anyway, that's just a quick update. Like I said, I hope that you're doing well as can be expected during such crazy times in our world. Okay, until the next video, take care.